This. Okay, we're here with technically the first of this map. As you can see, it's just flat, no terrain. So no worries about getting hung on objects or anything like that. And first up, we have Poop God 1 with his army of ogres. And just try saying that and not giggling inside as an adult. Then we have Caliber's army of zombies. And right next to Caliber, much to the rest of the game's chagrin, is an army of chickens, which is going to be a small army of zombies in short order. Luckily, Game Time's archers are here. They're here to whittle down the chickens, hopefully fast enough before the zombies can eat them all. Wolfie's U.S. soldiers stand ready to do battle. His company of troops. Durable Peach's dressers. Nobody knows how these are going to perform. A true wild card for this match. They're still in the process of being buffed and nerfed, so we'll see how they affect the meta. But we know Crisis, Marcus Aurelius Crisis and his Rainbow Legion of Romans. And last but not least, everybody's favorite saint at Christmas time, Santa Claus. Also in the process of being nerfed/buffed. But those are awesome looking models. Those look really good. Whoever designed the models did really good. And that brings us back to the top. And that means it's time for the battle to begin. U.S. troops splitting fire right away. Ogres breaking off. Ogres are bad news for the zombies. Ogres are the one unit that zombies do not want to face. On the other hand, it's quite unfortunate that the larger army of chickens is headed for the smaller zombie army. The zombies are really going to multiply quickly. Game Time's archers taking the same cue from the U.S. soldiers, splitting their fire. Let's see what this looks like. If you were a chicken, whoa! This is what you would see. Game Time's archers also exchanging fire with some of the U.S. soldiers. Some of the U.S. soldiers are taking massive hits. Looks like to be over half of the U.S. soldiers are dead. Meanwhile, the dressers continue to march onward. A few dressers have fallen, reduced to meaningless piles of planks. Let's see what Crisis' army's doing. The Rainbow Legion heading gallantly toward the ogres. Ogres are the one unit that nobody wants to see. It looks like Santa Claus has been reduced to a pile of peppermint. How unfortunate for Santa Claus. Oh, wow. Ogres have already finished one army of zombies, and wow! That is a massive army of zombies right there. Taking on those ogres. I don't know if the zombies started to take fire from Game Time's troops. That could only mean that the U.S. soldiers have been eliminated. A lone soldier, a lone scout. General Crisis has sent a scout to detect the enemy's forces. Game Time soldiers completely aware. The archers already beginning to whittle down the scout. And looks like the dressers did make it into melee with the U.S. troops. Just a pile of wood. Crisis' massive Roman army starting to surge around the ogres, splitting the ogres up. If a few key ogres die, it's going to be an easy flank for Crisis' troops. And here comes that flank. Oh, the ogres are dropping now. 2 ogres left. Let's see how the ogres are faring against the zombies. The ogres have finished off the zombies. The zombies did take down quite a good chunk of the ogres. Wow. More than I thought they'd get. But the ogres are coming to avenge their brethren. Crisis' Legion starting to move into position. Lining up into whatever clever formation General Crisis has given them. Game Time's archers. Game Time and Pooh God must be allies. The archers are not firing on the ogres. Instead, they're turning their attention to the Romans. Roman formation already starting to form here. A kind of rushed charge into the ogres. There's no friendly fire, so Game Time's magic arrows will not harm the ogres, but they will inflict huge losses onto the Romans. Look at all those Roman soldiers, man. This is the most effective I've ever seen Roman soldiers. The ogre's just not having any of this Roman nonsense. General Crisis is not forming his troops efficiently. It looks like now they may be starting to rush and hold back the advance of the ogres. Game Time's archers, though, I mean, literally, it looks like the ogres are literally wading through them. Take a few swings, take a few steps, take a few swings, take a few steps. The Romans are trying to flank. There's just too much damage coming, or the Romans are trying to flank. There's just too much damage coming from the ogres. There's arrow. Oh, look, it's a boot. Those arrows just not stopping from Game Time's archers. I think as valiantly as the Rainbow Legion. Look at all those dead Romans. I think Team Pooh and Team Game Time. What is that? Team Pooh Time? I think Team Pooh Time is definitely going to win here. Chunguito offering an interesting perspective on the formation there. And Team Pooh Time has clinched it. See what I did there? Good game.